We are currently in the Altstadt here in Bayreuth, about to go through the African and Caribbean Festival. If you watched our last few videos, we were in London exploring and having an amazing time eating through Indian food, British street food, and amazing food markets. Here today we're going to be seeing some amazing crafts, tasting some more street food,
and some pistachio,
and just having a really good time.
1, 2, 3.
We've heard a lot of amazing things from locals that this is a very fun festival to be at. We've never been to Africa before, but we're really excited to taste the different flavors that are going around, and I just got a big whiff from this stand right next to us, and it is aromatic. So let's go.
My eyes watering, it's windy here, but what? There's a crocodile here. Oh, this is just getting us so excited about how diverse the foods are even going to be, and new flavors, new spices, new tastes. Willa, do you want to tell them what you have on your hair? Do you have braids? Yeah, Willa's... And Mommy has braids too? Willa specifically asked for braids this morning, and right after she said, Mommy have braids? I never do my hair like this, but how can you say no to that? I know in the future I'm definitely going to miss the days when she wants to be like Mommy, so I'm running with this. What a special memory.
Okay, to start out, we walked around all of the food stands. There's not as many this year, and I think that's because of COVID restrictions. At least that's what someone told us. Not sure if that's entirely true, but we're excited because there were a lot of delicious looking food. Now we're gonna make our way back through round 2 and get some of it now. Okay, so we've got our goods and I'm very excited for this one. The first food stand was from Marrakesh in Morocco. We got ourselves a falafel wrap with some hummus and salad in there. Smells amazing and incredible. It's not quite as dark as what we're normally used to seeing for falafel, but we're still pretty excited about it. It looked amazing. There was a long line for it as well. We'll get a good first bite here. And we'll show this little fun little nest. That's pretty cool, huh, Willa?
what's that? It's honey.
It does have honey on it, huh?
And some pistachio.
And some pistachios. What else?
Nuts and some pistachio.
Ooh, that's super creative, huh? Wow, that was really good. Honestly, the hummus is so nice and creamy and soft, and the falafel's like nice crunchy on the outside. It was still warm, even though it took us a few minutes to get everything here. The salad on top is a very basic salad, obviously from around here, but still, it's fun to try. Hummus and falafel, we really enjoy those. You wanna take a bite and tell them what it tastes like? Is it crunchy? Is it sweet? Crunchy. Yeah. Oh yeah. This is a rice dish also from the Marrakesh stand. This was honestly a small portion of rice because we wanted just a little bit for Willa, but they just loaded it up. I think just to keep it easy for them, whatever, but pretty excited about this. They have a little bit of a tomato sauce as well on the side. It's got potatoes, green peas, rice, of course, carrots, and it looks like a little bit of coriander or cilantro, so pretty excited about that. You want this one?
She's like, Daddy!
No, that's really good. Honestly, the tomato sauce, very strong. I don't know if I would always put it in there, but still, it adds a little bit different flavor. The rice is very oily. Honestly, this is something that I would have along with that falafel, not just as like a main dish, so that you can get those different textures and flavors. So I'm glad that we tried both of them.
Willa requested this dish, huh?
It's good to see that she's giving it some tries here.
The next place we stopped at was an Ethiopia one, and we found these. These look a lot like samosas, but since it was an Ethiopian food stall, they call it sambusa. I looked online to see what is the difference between a sambusa and samosa, and it says kind of based on where they're from. Sambusa is more of a Somalian and Ethiopian version of samosa. I also saw the term sambusa or sambosa used interchangeably. Definitely these are been fried. I don't know what's inside, it didn't specify, so we're gonna find out. That's really good, especially for it being lentils inside. Yeah, ooh, it is right. I totally expected meat, so to look down, that's like a beautiful bundle of lentils.
Lentils.
Yeah, lentils. Willa knows what lentils are, huh? My lips feel like I've just had some nice oily chapstick spread all over them. That's immediately like that texture of the oil, but that crunch. There's definitely a bite. The lentils inside are chewy, soft though, and there's some herbs mixed in there. Honestly, I'm not positive what they are, but whatever it is, it's delicious. If you cook with lentils, they're fairly bland in flavor, so there's got to be a lot of spices and herbs in there to help them, and I mean, they cooked this so good. I'm going in for another bite. After that second bite, I can definitely taste a fairly strong pepper flavor. And then that herb, I'm still kind of clueless on it. It looks almost like a coriander, but I'm not getting that flavor. It's savory, it's good.
The second to last one we have is the one I'm most excited about, and I'm just realizing that it says it's an Indian curry dish, but that doesn't matter because it's still here. So this has a basmati rice base, it has some chicken that's been marinated in some creamy sauce. It looks like there's a little bit of a pepper there, chickpeas, mint, coriander, parsley in there, red onion, and some sauce on top. So this is loaded with some flavors. I'm a little skeptical that the mint's gonna throw the flavor off, so I'm gonna try and avoid that at first because I'm not a huge fan of mint, but still excited to give everything else a whirl. That packs a punch. I'm not totally convinced that that wasn't like a big piece of fat though, so I'm gonna try and get some chicken on that one. Those flavors, my tongue is just like tingling all over because that sauce is amazing, amazing. The marinade for the chicken and then that creamy sauce on top. Oh, and I also know why my tongue's tingling because he asked if I wanted some spice on it, so it definitely has some of that on there too. There we go. This is the winner, for sure. And I found a mushroom, a very large one, so yeah. This dish overall is just like bouncing with flavors. Definitely glad that we stopped here. He was mixing it up earlier on the street, and that's why I was like, I have to come back to see this one because it looked incredible and it lives up to it.
Well, based on Tanner's reaction, I am very excited. I want to get my hair in it. It's windy. This is a huge bite. Wow. It's like immediately goes in your mouth, and all of the juices from that chicken. The chicken has been cooked very nicely. It is super tender, and all of those juices that it's cooked in just like literally like fall in your mouth as soon as it goes in. At the bottom of the bowl, there's like a layer of those juices, and it's so flavorful. Tanner and I love our herbs and seasonings, but for some reason mint is just one of those that we can't quite fall in love with. It's definitely an acquired taste for us. It definitely has its place here, but maybe a little stronger than I'd like. Other than that, the flavors are top notch. That yogurt sauce is to die for. I think that really completes that dish. It's very savory. I love how it also includes a plant-based protein with those garbanzo beans. Awesome. The rice, all of the textures are just amazing.
This last one that we have here is a really fun design and just beautiful presentation. We'll put the name down here because I don't quite remember. It is very sweet. It's made with honey and has nuts on the inside.
Honey.
Whoa, very good. Not as sweet as I was expecting, which I'm glad because it seemed like it was drenched in some sort of like syrup. But it is made with honey, those nuts, really good, fresh flavor. So I am a fan of this.
Okay, so this is the owner of the amazing food stall.
Hi, hello. This is my food truck. This is vegetable, vegan food, falafel orientalish. It's very nice, it's very delicious. It's very, very, very lekker.
The hummus.
Chicken curry. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one, I've been this one, I've been this one.
Wow, you guys guys, these are beautiful. They're so colorful, so beautiful. There's a lot of stalls here. Tanner and I were walking down and we were like, this is bigger than the Christmas market when we came last year. So obviously COVID played a big role in that, as many of the Christmas markets ended up getting canceled. We just came before they canceled, so we were lucky there, but this is bigger than that. So we're impressed, even though there's not as many food stalls as there normally are. Still definitely worth checking out.
What is it?
It's really big. Tall.
Can you really be out and about in Germany and not get some ice or gelato? We can't. Not often, huh? But normally we end up with the lemon flavored. Something about chocolate is calling our name.
But we got away from a little bit of the noise and the music. It was still really fun to see the live band playing. We honestly were expecting a few more. There's 2 different music stands that they have set up, I think for later in the night, where they can have some live performances. It's really fun to be out here, although a little bit smaller than maybe what we expected for food options. We still found some great flavors, and we love learning about the different types of foods and ingredients that there are around the world, especially here in tiny Bayreuth. Thanks for being here. If you haven't already hit that like button, go ahead and do that for this video. And of course, we'd love to invite you to subscribe to our channel. We love the growing community that we're having, not only here in Germany, but internationally.
Stay tuned for our next video as we give you an update on how our time here in Germany has been, specifically how Willa's time has been in German Kita.
Willa, do you want to tell me about Kita today?
Which, if you don't know what German Kita is, it's essentially a daycare system here in Germany, and Willa's been going there for 7 months.
I'm happy, guys.
You're happy?
Yeah.
So stay tuned, because her journey adjusting wasn't that easy. Do you want to tell them how your first day at Kita was?
There were mornings she'd wake up and she would say, "No want to go Kita, no want to Kita."
You're gonna find out in the next video.